Transfer of knowledge to the next generation is a crucial step in cultural development, characterizing the human experience since time immemorial. Now, Uhuru Gardens is a unique memorial site in Kenya, which has deep relations with the Kenyan culture. It hosts artifacts that immediately reminds us of our independence and the journey we have had as a state.
Uhuru Gardens, as you are aware, this is where the independence celebrations was actually done in 1963. And we have a tree that commemorates this, Mugumo, and the whole place is actually called Mugumoine. Yes, Mugumoine because of the tree. And the site, the heritage has also been interred here of independence by putting up other monuments that you can see, like this one behind me, which actually happens to be the tallest monument in Kenya. This is the 20th anniversary monument. We have the 25th monument in another location of the garden. So, and we are actually just holding its interest for the nationals of Kenya, the citizens of Kenya first, and for the rest of the world.
This special day offers an opportunity to raise awareness about the diversity of our cultural heritage and the efforts required to protect and serve it, as well as draw attention to its vulnerability.
Today we are celebrating International Museums Day. It's an event that is celebrated around the 18th of May. And today we have a number of students. That's why we are celebrating early at Uhuru Gardens. And the theme of these celebrations is given by Council of Museums called the International Council of Museums, or the acronym is ICOM. And the theme this year is museums as cultural hubs. As you know, museums are centers of collection of our artifacts, collection of history, and collection of culture, both the tangible and the intangible heritage.
We are happy to participate in this program. They invited us, it was our first time, but we really enjoyed. They invited us, we find another chance to take part in it because it was really enjoyable. We enjoyed all the dances, all the cultural items they brought in. We enjoyed with the different, we got to know about different cultures, the African culture, how it was. We got to know more about the museum day, which we didn't know. We got to know more about the Uhuru Garden, the places located, the history of Nairobi and Kenya. We got to know more about it.
Kenya is so blessed to have different cultures, and you find it is important to let our students, to let our children to integrate with the different cultures, so that they can be equipped, so that they can have, they can appreciate other people's culture. That one has really brought a lot of peace. When you find that the students who goes to different schools or different parts of the country, you find they learn different cultures. People like us, administrators, who have been able to go around the country, we have been able to adopt to different cultures. We have been able to integrate to different cultures and appreciate. And that's why we find it is very easy for an administrator to adopt and to be able to learn more about people's culture. Therefore, this way of letting people know that different cultures actually brings about development, brings about cohesiveness, brings about people living together, reducing conflict, you know. And therefore, we should always, as a government, appreciate and add more effort so that we take it all over.
Cultural dances, performances and games, storytelling, traditional attire, fashion show and visual artwork and craft displays were the main avenues used to express the rich cultural diversity that we possess as people. It is no wonder the day was full of activities.
We brought an Indian dance. The Indian dance is about the goddess, making the goddess happy. It's all about Rajasthan. It's one of a small state in India, which is located. Rajasthan is all about dances and making the goddess happy. We made this dance. It was our tradition. It's our tradition. And this dance is, we did it in 2-3 days. We got the entry on one day, but the girls really helped us. The students really helped us and they did it. So we are thankful to the students, also to the school giving us part, and also to you guys inviting us to the program.
I want to retain my identity. I want my younger sisters too to be important.
Every year, the event is organized around a particular theme, and this year's theme was cultural exchange as a means of peace and unity among people.
Every year we have a theme. So the theme for last year, we were reaching out to our wider audiences, people who would not just spend time to come to the museum. So last year we focused on wider audiences. So at Uhuru Gardens, for example, we worked with people living with physical disabilities, were our main clients here at Uhuru Gardens. But here, we are very inclusive. But last year we reached out specifically to those groups who would otherwise be disadvantaged. So that is actually the difference. So last year was talking about you move forward, but you do not leave anyone behind. So we took a lot of time to integrate, and it was actually the day for that group of people. But today it is holistic. We have everybody. That's why we have the diverse cultures here. You've seen we have some Hindus who are our immediate neighbors. We have several groups from Kebra. Then we have learners from diverse schools from Langata County. So that is actually the difference. So this year it's about culture, appreciating our culture, integrating, and you may have seen from the dances.
At the heart of this event, one thing was clear: the art and culture of our people is what makes them who they are and what they stand for. It is therefore important to preserve good cultural practices and pass them to the next generation.
It is important for all of us to have our own cultures, to appreciate our cultures, and especially our countries. We are so blessed to have a different cultures. Here we have seen different people, they are displaying their different cultures, which we have actually enjoyed so much today. Different cultures brings about development, culture brings about peace, culture brings about cohesiveness, and Kenya, we are so blessed so much because having different cultures, it is a plus to our country. We have seen countries that have just one culture, that has one religion, and you find that there's a lot of conflict. But Kenya, that is our advantage.